Hey, this is Mike. I'm the owner of the Tennis Photo Network. We're a specialist boutique photo agency and we concentrate on tennis. We shoot everything from on-court action to off-court shoots, which incorporate tennis fashion, tennis people, and anything to do with the sport we love. So it's an extra day this year, so it started on Sunday, so this is going to be the third day of the first round. This is the first time it's happened, and it's made the tournament much busier and actually probably more successful in terms of the number of people coming through the door. From a photographer's point of view, it's been really different. There's been so many people getting ground passes and so many families in the grounds that it's actually pretty difficult to move around. This tournament, I'm trying a different setup. I'm using a 400mm lens and a 100-300. I shoot Canon, obviously the best. I'm also using a Sony transmitter, which I've just got. And it's amazing that wherever I am on the grounds, I'm able to transmit direct from the camera to my editor who's based in Hong Kong. And he's then sending the photos globally to all the people we do business with. It's been a pretty good setup so far. I'm hoping to do some more wide angle pictures, so I'm going to be cracking out my 10-20mm at every opportunity, especially if there's a good sunset. It's been a case really so far, because there's been so many matches, of really shooting matches quickly. Maybe doing only 4 or 5 games per match, but I'm trying to run around and get all the players that I need to get in the first round, because of course, after the first round, there's only half the draw left. So it goes from 128 to 64 pretty quickly, and in fact in 3 days. Flexibility is the key thing. You know, we tend to be working 16 hours a day at the moment, but when there's a match that comes up or where there's a change, we have to move really quick and actually add more matches to our schedule. The schedules are pretty brutal. I'm probably photographing 20 matches a day, but if it means that you've got to do 22, I'm always there to do it. One thing that I've got to be really mindful of is if there's a big story. For example, if one of the top seeds gets knocked out by a qualifier, I must make sure that I'm on court to capture that. It's very important that I keep an eye on what's happening during every day, check the news feeds and check the scores relentlessly. This is a key point because this is what drives the interest. I shoot exclusively editorial work. Now, these days, this is a very different proposition to what it used to be when it was newspapers and magazines. And it's very much catered towards the type of media that's being used. So, for example, on Instagram, I tend to shoot vertical pictures, and for web, it tends to be landscape. It's always very different, and it has a very different demand. I'm also using filters, I'm using blurs, I'm using slow shutter speeds to try and get different pictures that will be interesting for people, especially for social media. Yes, talking of blurred pictures, probably the biggest blur you're going to see is me running around the courts over the next few days trying to get all the pictures that my clients need. If you've got any questions about the job that I do, tennis photography, please just put them in the comments below.